be about maybe a 15-minute hike until I get down there.
Flashlight in hand, I make my way through the woods. The plan is to approach the mansion from the backyard.
These are very thick woods on a very steep hill. Okay, so I've reached the back of this house, and this is where things start to get a little intense.
The last thing I expected with an abandoned house like this is for the power to still be on.
This place is absolutely massive. A grill.
Judging by all the things left behind, we're probably in for a great exploration once we find a way inside.
Fire pit. And here's the swimming pool. So obviously right now you can't make out how big this place actually is, but stick around to the end of this video and we're gonna watch sunrise and check out the exterior.
This luxurious estate was once a prized possession of Diddy, but over years ago he abruptly abandoned it, leaving everyone guessing about the real reason behind his sudden departure. Was it tied to scandal, fear, or something even more unsettling? On October 6th, a Twitch streamer named Youssef decided to delve into the mystery by exploring the mansion that Diddy had left behind. However, his investigation was cut short when the police intervened almost as soon as he stepped inside this sprawling square-foot mansion. Nestled in the heart of Atlanta with grand bedrooms, lavish bathrooms, a wine cellar, a home theater, a personal gym, an expansive library, fireplaces, and multiple saunas. Yet one question lingers. Why did Diddy mysteriously vacate the estate after living there for 4 years? The artist initially purchased the home for an eye-popping $2.6 million and invested heavily in renovations only to sell it for just $1.3 million, half of what he paid. Some speculate that financial troubles might have pushed Diddy to make such a drastic decision. Yet others believe in a wilder theory that the mansion was haunted by the ghost of his late friend Biggie Smalls, famously known as the Notorious Big. This idea isn't entirely far-fetched, considering the controversy that has followed Diddy for years. After all, rumors have long circulated, accusing him of playing a role in Biggie's tragic death. Although these claims might sound like baseless chatter, they gain weight when echoed by influential figures within the industry who, while refusing to share details, imply there is more to the story than meets the eye. The tragic death of Biggie Smalls. The untimely death of Biggie Smalls shook the music world to its core. Known as the Notorious B.I.G., Biggie was the first artist to join Diddy's Bad Boy Records and that year marked the start of his rise to fame as he featured on multiple tracks and albums. Yet despite his growing success, Biggie wasn't earning as much as he should have. This was largely due to Diddy holding half of Biggie's publishing rights and adamantly refusing to relinquish them. Feeling shortchanged, Biggie allegedly began planning his exit from Bad Boy Records. The contract, which handed Diddy half of his publishing rights, was a point of contention not only for Biggie, but for other artists on the label who also felt it was blatantly unfair. Biggie's legal team pressed for more control over these rights, but Diddy resisted fiercely. Diddy once reportedly declared, "I will never give it up until I'm dead and my bones are crushed into powder." On March 5th, Biggie gave a radio interview in San Francisco, where he openly admitted that he had hired a security detail due to concerns for his safety. Just 3 days later, on March 8th, he attended the Soul Train Music Awards after-party. The night turned fatal when, at around 12 a.m., the fire department shut down the event because of overcrowding. Biggie left the venue with his entourage, heading back to his hotel by 1 a.m. Tragedy was seconds away. As they waited at a red light, a black Chevy Impala approached their vehicle. The driver, an unidentified black man, rolled down his window and, wielding a blue steel pistol, fired multiple shots. In a swift and violent moment, Biggie was struck 4 times. His entourage rushed him to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, where, despite their efforts, he was pronounced dead at 1:15 a.m. More than years have passed since Biggie's murder, yet no arrests have been made. This long-standing mystery has fueled speculation, with some figures within the industry alleging that Diddy may have been involved in the killing. While these accusations remain unproven, they have kept the spotlight on one of hip-hop's most tragic and controversial stories. In his track The Bomb, Scent made a veiled reference to Diddy's potential involvement in Biggie Smalls' murder, hinting that the music mogul wouldn't hesitate to turn on others as well. This jab is hardly surprising as Cent and Diddy have never shared a friendly relationship. The two even became rivals in the alcohol industry, competing fiercely for dominance. Fast forward to years after Biggie's death, and Diddy finally returned the publishing rights to the artists and writers who had contributed to making Bad Boy Records the powerhouse it became. This move came after years of criticism and scrutiny, especially after Diddy faced legal issues that tarnished his reputation. Following Diddy's arrest, Cent didn't hold back. He took to social media multiple times to mock Diddy, claiming that the accusations surrounding him were true. To bolster these claims, Cent revealed he was working on a documentary series that would delve deep into Diddy's tumultuous life, a project currently in production with Netflix already committed to it. Now that Diddy is behind bars, Cent seems ready to expose all the hidden truths in Diddy's closet. But Cent isn't the only one with such bold allegations. Eminem has also implied that Diddy was connected to both Biggie and Tupac's deaths. In a remix titled Fuel, Eminem called out Diddy, linking him not only to the deaths, but also to the series of sexual assault lawsuits that have surrounded the Bad Boy Records founder. This wasn't the first time Eminem made such audacious claims. He echoed them in the original version of Fuel. While no one has stepped forward with concrete evidence tying Diddy to Biggie's murder, one undeniable fact remains. Diddy seemed haunted by something at that mansion. Whether it was guilt or something supernatural, rumors have lingered that Biggie's ghost might be pursuing him. And the eerie part? This isn't the only opulent residence that Diddy has abruptly abandoned. The freak-off's Diddy has abandoned yet another impressive estate in the Hollywood Hills, and this particular 5-bedroom mansion, boasting an expansive square feet, quickly caught the attention of both fans and street artists. The property, which was once a symbol of luxury, has now become a vibrant canvas for graffiti, with bold tags and street art splattered across its white exterior. Massive red letters proclaiming Diddy was here can be seen painted prominently across the roof, while a haunting, weeping heart adorns one side of the house. Various artists have contributed to this chaotic display, adding their own quotes and phrases, including the somewhat sardonic saying, "Money is temporary, lifestyle is forever." The inside of the mansion tells a similar story. It has become a haven for squatters, with reports indicating that local officials have had to clear out as many as residents in just one day. Approximately years have passed since Diddy originally abandoned this property. But after his recent arrest in Manhattan related to alleged sex trafficking, the state of disrepair and vandalism has significantly worsened. This mansion, previously owned by singer Mary J. Blige and valued at around $6 million to $7, is now nearly unrecognizable, completely enveloped in layers of graffiti. Yet this abandoned estate is far from the worst of Diddy's past. The infamous freak-off parties that he hosted have become the stuff of legend, filled with wild antics, shocking performances, and a myriad of troubling allegations. According to a lawsuit brought by his former employee Lil Rod Jones, Diddy not only hosted gatherings that included adult entertainers, but also arranged for minors and men to attend, reportedly ensuring that they ingested medication to maximize their uninhibited performance. To further illustrate the extravagant and unsettling nature of these parties, footage has surfaced showing a colossal footbed set up in Diddy's garden. This peculiar feature served not just as a whimsical addition to his backyard, but as a centerpiece for the sordid gatherings. Video clips reveal women jumping on the enormous bed, tucking themselves in and enjoying the bizarre spectacle. It's difficult to imagine what stories this oversized piece of furniture could tell, as it bore witness to the many outrageous events that unfolded there. These parties were notorious for their endurance, often stretching for days on end, leaving attendees in need of medical attention, including 4 fluids. When authorities finally executed a raid on Diddy's Miami residence, the results were shocking. They uncovered a wide array of illegal substances. Not long after, Homeland Security conducted a raid on Diddy's Los Angeles home where his sons Justin and Christian Combs were present. Disturbing video footage shows one agent allegedly aiming a semi-automatic rifle at Christian's head. Justin was seen being handcuffed, a dramatic scene that sparked outrage and condemnation from the public. Their mother, who swiftly took to social media, vehemently criticized what she described as an overreach by authorities and the misconduct towards her sons in the face of mounting public scrutiny and outrage. Diddy's family has rallied around him, demonstrating unwavering support. His mother, Janice Combs, issued a heartfelt statement through her lawyer, expressing her distress at witnessing what she called a public lynching of her son, emphasizing the importance of due process and declaring Diddy's innocence until proven guilty. She acknowledged that while her son has made mistakes in the past, those errors do not define his entire character. As the allegations continue to surface, they only seem to deepen the scrutiny surrounding Diddy. In court, he has consistently denied all accusations, and his attorney insists that Diddy does not own any firearms at his residence. The defense's attempts to explain away the staggering quantity of baby oil found in his home have sparked further intrigue, with Diddy's attorney claiming ignorance about its relevance and suggesting that Diddy buys in bulk from Costco because of the size of his estate. However, a Costco representative has since confirmed that the chain does not stock baby oil at any of its U.S. locations, raising more questions about the odd discovery. In a dramatic turn of events following Diddy's arrest, his sons were spotted returning to their father's Los Angeles mansion to collect their belongings. Reports suggest that they may have taken additional boxes containing materials that law enforcement missed during the initial raid. This same property is rumored to have an underground tunnel connecting to other residences within the estate. While this claim remains unverified, media reports do confirm that Diddy's home features a pool with an underwater swimming tunnel leading to a grotto, adding an element of intrigue to the estate. The Combs brothers, Justin and Christian, were seen leaving another of their father's Beverly Hills residences under the cover of night, with Justin arriving around 5 p.m. and Christian, following a few hours later. They quickly departed the property for an undisclosed location, further fueling speculation about the family's involvement in Diddy's questionable dealings. Like father, like son. As allegations continue to mount against Diddy, his son, Christian Combs, also known as Sir King Combs, has found himself entangled in a shocking lawsuit that threatens to tarnish his reputation further. The complaint names both Diddy and Christian as defendants in connection with a disturbing incident that allegedly took place on a chartered yacht in December. The charges against Christian include assault, sexual assault, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, painting a grim picture of events that unfolded on that fateful day. The lawsuit details how the victim, identified as Grace O.M. Mark, was the sole steward on duty during the charter. According to her claims, she was coerced into consuming 2 shots of tequila against her will. After ingesting the drinks, she alleges that she was forced to perform oral sex acts on Christian, who is accused of preventing her from leaving the situation as the night wore on. O'Mark began to suspect that her tequila had been spiked. This ongoing legal battle could unveil further revelations not only about Diddy's actions, but potentially implicating others who have been part of his inner circle. Who do you think will be mentioned in Diddy's unfolding legal battle? Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates.